Oh yeah. Hi folks, this is Coach Joe coming to you live at Jake Efro's home. We wanted to just bring you some movements and some exercises that you can do in the privacy of your own home. In this case, we're working in Jake's backyard, and you don't need a lot of equipment. But we're sitting in the homes right now, we're eating, we're snacking, we're on conference calls, we're homeschooling our children, and we're not getting in that exercise that we need. So we want to give you some quick exercises today that you can do in about a 15-20 minute span of time. I like to superset, so we'll move pretty quickly with these movements. And again, we thank you for allowing us to come into your home today. This is Coach Joe with Tone Fitness. First and foremost, folks, you want to make sure that you're nice and stretched out, and you want to also make sure that you are practicing safety. You see Jake and I both wearing masks. The times that we're in right now call for this. All right, Jake, so we're going to start it off with just some marches in place. Here we go. Thanks again, Jake, for representing Tone Fitness as well. There we go. Keep it rocking. Getting those knees up. This is just to get Jake's muscles nice and loose, to warm up, get the blood flowing, and then we'll go from here. 5, and a good 20-second warm-up is good enough. 4, 3, 2, good stuff, Jake. Now what we want to do is we're going to move to a nice soft touch jumping jack. Go for it. So with your jumping jacks, you want to get in 2 sets, 20 reps. That's sufficient. Good. Still a part of our warm-up. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good job there. Good job. Good job. So folks, you want to rest about 10, 15 seconds between each movement. This way we keep that level of intensity high. Jake, our next movement, we're going to go with our deep squats. All right? Jake performs these well. I like his form. If you're unable to go down as low as Jake is going down, you can always go halfway down. Jake, let's go for it. We'll call deep squats. Good. Getting it down, getting the buttocks close to the Achilles or your heels. Again, you want to do 3 sets of 10. And we're going to go for a couple more. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job there, Jake. Nice job. Again, we want to stay hydrated. So if you feel like you're getting thirsty, always good just to grab a little water in between. The next movement we're going to go for, once we get finished here hydrating, and keep in mind, folks, it's tough to do these exercises when you're wearing that mask, so I give Jake a lot of credit. All right, Jake. So the next movement we want to go for, Jake, let's grab these 15-pound dumbbells. All right, we'll move it around a little bit. All right, I like to superset. When you superset, you keep the body busy. All right, so here we're going to go for a set of curls. You check out Jake's form. He's coming at the top. He's squeezing, making that muscle. His knees are nice and soft, and his feet are shoulder width apart. We'll go for another 5, Jake. 4 more. 3, 2, and now we'll move right from the curl into a shrug, where Jake will keep his knees and his ankles and feet in the same position, and he'll bring his shoulders up towards his ears. Again, with your curls and with your shrugs. This one we want to do 2 sets, 15 reps. Keeping it moving. We'll do another 5. Good. 4, 3, 2. Awesome job. Awesome job, Jake. Let's drop those. All right. Here we go. So in between, again, as I said, keep that level of intensity high. We're going to have Jake go with another set of just soft touch jumping jacks. Just keep the blood flowing. Good. 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 20 reps is perfect. Good. We'll wrap it up. 10, 9, 8, good, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, solid work, Jake. All right, so now we're going to move into a superset with Jake doing a tricep dip. You can use the bench. You can use a chair. In this case, we have a nice deck here. Jake's going to do his tricep dips, keeping his heels down, toes are up, knees are slightly bent, keeps his head up, keep that back nice and straight. There we go. Again, 2 sets, 15 here, but we're going to superset. Jake is going to move in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He's going to move now to a nice push-up. This is an incline push-up. A little bit easier than doing it on a flat ground, but it takes a lot of the pressure off your shoulders. So again, this is a superset. We went right from your dips to your push-up. We'll get another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. Again, 2 sets, 15 reps of both. In between, we'll take about a 20-second breather. So our next movement will be our kettlebell swing. If you do not have a kettlebell, don't worry. You can do this movement with a dumbbell. Form is very, very important when you're doing a kettlebell swing. What you'll notice is that I like to have your feet placed just on the outside of your shoulders. And when you go down with that kettlebell, I want you to reach between the quads, keeping your chest and your eyes forward. I don't want you to duck your head. And when you come up, you want to explode, bringing that kettlebell up to your eyes. You'll see some different variations of this movement, but this one here is safe, and we make sure we don't hurt that back. All right, Jake, let's go for it. Good, good. Reach between and swing it up. Good movement, good movement. This, folks, works just about every part of your lower body. In addition to that, he's getting some shoulders in there as well and some lower back. And so, again, we want to do 2 sets, 15 reps, and then we move right from this kettlebell swing in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 to what I call a side bend. Here we're working the obliques, so the elbow side focus comes down, soft knees. There we go. Good work, Jake. Good. Bending from the waist, working those obliques. Again, your superset coming right from the kettlebell swings to your obliques, and we'll switch sides, Jake. We'll switch hands. Here we go. 2 sets of 15 reps is sufficient. There we go. We'll wrap it up with another 5, 4, 3, 2. Awesome job, Jake. All right. From here, we're going to close it out, folks, with what we call a mountain climb. And you've done this one before. This is the way I like to wrap up with the core. You'll see Jake's form. You want to keep your back straight. You want to bring those knees up towards the chest. Just a slight bend in those elbows. And this way we can ensure that we're working that core really well. And 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Okay, folks. So as we conclude our workout today, what's a workout without working those abs and working those abs really hard so that we make sure that we're burning up all that cake and those sweets that you're eating these days and that bread. All right. So we're going to perform 2 movements here. We're going to start with one that I call the turn and burn. If you look at Jake's position here, he's raising his legs and his feet about 6 inches off the floor. If you're unable to do that or you feel the pressure in your back, of course you can put those heels back down. But he's coming back from side to side. There we go. Good. And 5. Good. He's letting his head go with the weights. That's what I want. And 3. And 2. And good. Here I'm going to have Jake lower his heels down. Put his heels down on the floor. Good stuff. He's going to put that weight back over his head. And he's just going to simply sit up with that weight. Since we did the turn and burn, we won't have to turn. We'll just keep it overhead and come up. Good stuff. What you want to do here is you want to keep that chin nice and high. And again, I want to give Jake a lot of credit because wearing that mask is keeping a lot of air in. But he's doing the best that he can here, and we like it. So we're keeping that weight overhead. We're sitting up. Good. And we're squeezing those abs nice and tight. We'll do another 5. Good. And 4. And 3. Good work, Jake. Keep that chin nice and high. And the last portion of this, we're going to bring those legs up. He's going to lay back. We're going to cross at the ankle. And we're going to bring those hands up and come in direction of your feet. Good. Nice and smooth. Again, keeping that chin nice and high. Keeping those legs up as straight as you possibly can. Good form there. And again, folks, you just want to breathe naturally throughout. There we go. And 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and good. And to relieve any stress that you might have on that back, we're going to go into what's called a child's stretch or a child's pose. Jake is going to face that way. He's going to drop his buttocks down to his heels. He's going to drop his head down between his arms. And we're going to hold it here for 20 seconds. And this is how we want to end that movement and the movements that we've done prior to make sure that there's no added pressure